Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr. I don't know why my voice sounds like this today. I sound a little bit hoarse. I sound a bit like either a 50-year-old chain smoker or a 60-year-old movie star. Maybe a 60-year-old chain smoker that's also a movie star. Take your pick, I don't know. But I also think it sounds a little bit sexy, so we're just going to roll with it. Alright, so after successfully defending Riverhold from Euraxia's forces, Abnathan and the War Council think the time has come to assault Rimmon and remove the usurper queen from the throne. Zamorak says we need to go to the Chapel of the Guiding Moons. From there, we can go through the Great Hall to reach the Royal Chambers. Nice. Alright, so for some reason they reset me all the way back outside the sewer system and I had to go all the way back through past all the zombies and everything. It was mildly aggravating. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10 of aggravation, I'd give it like a solid 1. And it took maybe like 2 minutes at most. Probably, honestly, like 1 minute. But still, you know, we're all gonna die one day. Look, I would have done something just completely worthless with that 1 minute of my time, so I want it back, goddammit. I want my minute back. Can I kill the... No, I cannot. I cannot kill the innocent. That's right. Don't tell anyone you saw. Are we supposed to be sneaking? Probably. We're doing a piss poor job of it, but we're probably supposed to be sneaking. Let's try and actually sneak now, shall we all? Is it Zamorak? Don't poke out. What do you think this is? This is The Last of Us? You're not Ellie. You're not invisible. Actually, you might be invisible. Why has this been smashed? It's like so.
That's far enough. Queen Euraxia doesn't want to be disturbed.
You saw nothing. I am John Cena. Do, 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 do. I'm gonna do the 4 moves of doom on you. It's called 5, but let's be honest, he has 4. I'm gonna do the 4 moves of doom on you, and then I'm gonna not tap out ever, because that's what fucking John Cena. Anyway, so someone smashed this, and then they were like, oh wait a minute, it's just a bloody loot. Never mind. Like they just decided, oh actually, yeah, wasted my time. Well, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past these goobers without murdering them. I don't know why I did that. I always do that way too far away. You are squidgy as hell. I like it. Bonk. Scythe of Justice. Get clobbered, son. Oh my god. Yeah, you never got clobbered, alright. Alright, what do you have, sir? Madam, whatever you are? Look, I don't care what your gender is. Unless we're having sex, it's frankly irrelevant to me.
The Chapel of the Guiding Moons is just ahead.
Well, I'm glad you told me, because I was about to turn around. Chapel of the Guiding Moons. We found the Chapel of the Guiding Moons. I had no idea.
It's the necromancer, Zumag Foom.
It is? What, where? Who?
Queen Euraxia
would be
delighted to hear that we have guests.
Oh, look, more cats. I do adore fleeing.
My god, that's some shit texture work.
Creatures.
If you'll
Jesus.
excuse us, we have another member of your party to deal with.
Of two minds, I want to watch your cadavers tear these cheeky mudcraps apart, but I also want to deal with my inferior duplicate. What to do.
Just to say, I'm a big fan of John Cleese being not 1 but 2 characters in this DLC. Expansion, whatever it's called. Escape the Chapel. What if I don't want to escape the chapel? Okay, I guess we should escape the chapel. It's a mummy berserker.
More undead.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. He's like wrapped up in bandages and shit, but he's still jeweled like a badass. He's like, I'm a mummy berserker, motherfucker. I don't know why that's funny. I don't know why that's funny. Hey, what you got there, pal? A maple shield. Don't mind if I do. What are you doing? I know you're a guardian, but what are you guarding? Your own bloody coffin. He was just standing there doing nothing. Man, whoever keeps knocking people... I think it's her. Whoever keeps knocking people over, big fan. Big fan of that. Big fan. Living death increased. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing? Why is he praying? I guess we're supposed to just be running away. Then again, where do we run to? Ah, God, I got poisoned. No. My perfect HPs, you've ruined it. Oh, okay, he's moving now. We good? Are we good, Zamorak? Can you open the way or something, pal?
Go.
Holy shit.
Zamorak will guard your backs.
He frickin' Shoryuken that thing. Or some such reference. Look, Dragon Ball something something anime, he did some kind of anime blast, you know what I'm saying? He force blast that shit. Alright, so... I don't know why I'm looking at the journal. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I was gonna open the map, that's what I was getting. No, it's not the map. Help us stand by me. Yeah, we're just supposed to go straight ahead. Alright, fair enough. We never closed this, apparently. Let's close that. Alright, onwards to glory, brothers. and sister, I suppose. Again, you gender
Go
don't mean
left
shit
while
to
this
me.
one goes right. We
It's
will
a
meet
lovely
in the
painting.
royal chambers.
That's what I was gonna say, yeah. Like, some of the like, look at that. I know it's an MMO, right? So they've got to keep the, how do I describe this? They've got to have it, you know, optimized so that it can run with a lot of people around, and blah, 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 blah. I could get that. But also, you have graphics options here for a reason, you know? Like, what do low textures look like? That's what I wonder. Looks exactly the same. Like, I don't understand. What the hell? Like, I didn't notice this in the, wait, what? Oh, I guess it didn't change, right? So, apply. I want to see what the difference is. Holy shit! It's just a blur. Alright, well, yeah, apparently they get worse. Yeah, I find that very strange. I never noticed the texture work being that bad, really anywhere else in the game, but for some reason in the Elsweyr expansion, it's been very noticeable to me in a few places. Like, this isn't too bad, for example. I know this is, like, technical stuff that a lot of you probably don't care about. But, like, look at this, right? Like, that looks fine, even when you're up close. But then, the, again, I'll keep this brief, because I know most of you don't give a shit. But then if we go over here and look at this thing, like, just look at this up, like, look at that. Look at his nose. Look how low resolution that is. It, honest to God, looks like Ocarina of Time. And I don't mean the fucking... the 3DS remake, or the HD version. I mean the original N64 Ocarina of Time.
Help! They're going to destroy me! Destroy you? No.
I just
we're
find it very
simply
strange.
correcting a mistake of nature.
We will transfer your
I'm
duplicate's
slow.
animus into you, head.
Both
But
mentally
our
and
time with
physically.
Queen Euraxia has
My
reached
health,
its end.
he goes down.
Come along.
Mouse button 5.
Not like this.
Don't worry,
Try
pal, I got you.
smashing these
I'm a
glass
big boy now.
walls.
Mummy wow. Well, where'd you go? Oh, he's dead as... No, he's not dead. I just lost him. This must be what it's like being tall. This is why everyone elbows me. I guess we're... Oh, no. You can't destroy it by hitting it. That's ridiculous. What are you thinking, man? You gotta click a button.
Well, that wasn't pleasant.
Welcome,
You go
Chadwell.
on. I'll be along in a snap.
Why is he Chadwell? Because he's an absolute Chad.
Can you believe the audacity trying to absorb my essence? Really?
I know. How dare they? How frightfully just... Gosh. What were they doing to you, Chadwell?
I'm not quite sure of the particulars. You'd be surprised how little of the necromantic arts I managed to pick up, even
No, I
after
wouldn't.
all that time in Cold Harbor. Anyway, I think that vile head wanted, well, me, I suppose.
Zumok Fu mentioned they were abandoning Euraxia. Any idea what that means?
From what I've heard, she really is a terrible ruler.
Well, I mean,
and
yeah.
did you know she's Abner's sister? Family, am I right?
I did.
The necromancer told the head that it was time to make a deal with a more powerful master, whatever that means.
Will you be alright now, pal? Want me to massage you?
I'm feeling
Wherever
a bit
you like.
deflated, really. Probably wouldn't be worth a dented soup spoon in a fight
Wherever you
right
like.
now. Need a bit of a lie down. Maybe 2. You go ahead. The royal chambers are right up the stairs. I'll join you as soon as I can.
Now, I get the feeling the main quest of Elsweyr is not quite as long as Somerset, because Somerset's is long as hell. Like, it just keeps going, and 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 going. And don't get me wrong, Somerset's good. It is good.
There.
But, man, the main quest is long.
Euraxia is in the palace courtyard with Mulamnir. Be cautious. We need to know what Euraxia and the dragon are planning before we attack.
Which ain't a bad thing, especially for an MMO, because, you know, you gotta get your money's worth, and, you know, there's plenty of people that play MMOs and they play nothing else. For example, my girlfriend, she quite literally only plays Final Fantasy XIV. She never, ever plays anything else. Never, ever. Not even mobile games. And, you know, I try not to judge her for that, because she's a wonderful lady, and she means a lot to me. But,
The
you know,
moon gate you seek lies to the southwest.
my point being, some people probably do that with this
Zumog
game.
Fu has the key. Now, about my request.
This is cool as
The
hell.
necromancers have already agreed to serve Calgrontid. You no longer interest us, Euraxia
What the
Tharn.
hell is talking?
How
Oh, it's the dragon, isn't it?
We had a deal.
How silly of me.
What's this now?
How cool is
My
this area?
incompetent half-brother and... Aha! The lost princess returns. Here, your parents have missed you so, princess.
Mother! No!
Oh yeah, there's almost. What do you know? I told you that would happen.
Now do me a favor and just die!
So
I'll take down that shield. You deal with the undead.
the undead. Well, that's the king and queen to you, or former king and queen. Anyway, I guess it would be the queen, mother, and father now, wouldn't it? Anyway, so the reason I'm laughing is not so much because that character died and jumped in front of it like a badass. I'm laughing because I specifically dodged that attack, and she dodged into it. I dodged out of the way, she dodged in the way. She pulled a bodyguard, you know?
The shield is
Oh
down.
my god, that was
I'll
funny.
destroy you all!
Hey, we're fighting Euraxia. I'm guessing this
runes of
is not going to be the final
Oblivion
boss of the
shield
DLC. Especially considering, you know, the big blue dragon just flew away. Maybe we get to take her out and then we take out the dragon, or maybe she's going to, No, I swear I just interrupted that. Apparently I didn't. I swear I did. But yes, maybe we get to take her out, maybe we take out the dragon afterwards, or perhaps she's going to do what every villain does in everything ever, and she's fucking hell. Fucking laser sights, mate. Yo, I need to... Whoa! Well then, that was brutal. Yeah, maybe, maybe not, but yeah, maybe she's gonna teleport away like every villain does ever. Well, we gotta be more careful than that, because we got very cornered and very destroyed. Yo, I'm ready, let's go. Round 2. Fight!
The runes of Oblivion shield me!
Do they now? Oh, you're not kidding, yeah, you're not taking any damage.
Oblivion, heed my...
Right, so one would assume I've got to kill this
Destroy
thing.
them, my loyal servants!
Destroy them, my loyal servants. Get him, Bone Lord. Bone Lord, why wouldn't you summon? There you go. That's a good Bone Lord. Should really use some ranged attacks here instead of this blasted thing. What am I? Oh, there you go. That's how we take care of that nonsense. Yo, who is throwing shit at me? Oh, this is Euraxia. Does she take damage now? No, she doesn't. Alright, so yeah, seemingly we have to take out these spinny dudes of death. I have like no mana. If we die again, I really need to try and put some stuff on the bar. Because I do not have... Oh, that gets rid of them, huh? Oh, really? Well, I'll be jiggered. Right, so she's still not taking damage. Oh, no, she's taking damage. Fantastic. I gotta heal Euraxia, I'm sorry. I know I have the mouse button fire thing for a buff if I need it. Shit! For a buff if I need it, and we need it! So we're gonna use it. Alright, really quick. Consumables. I'm gonna pop like a bunch of these things. This man's beating the absolute shit out of me. Please do not do that, sir. Euraxia de molto bene. Oh my god, why? Alright, well I took some buffs. I probably should have taken more, but you know, I was taking an ass whooping. Fuck off, mate. Fuck right off. Oh god, why? Yo, I keep wrong button again. That no, that don't do shit. That don't do shit. That didn't do shit.
Essence of Oblivion, heed my...
Oh.
Feel the wrath
Nope.
of Euraxia Thorn!
I can never get out of the way of that. Like, I see she's doing it every time, but it's so quick, you gotta move basically instantly. Don't worry though, I mean, like, we're putting up a fight. Like, we're kind of sort of putting up a fight. If for once I think I got out of the way. No, I didn't, she was doing something else. Let's try that, my loyal servant. Oh god! Okay, no. It was something else. I'm gonna keep swinging it. Oh, I shouldn't have done. Very quick with that. Alright. Fuck you. Alright, those things are easy. I like those. Big fan. Big fan. Big fan. Holy crap. I need to be aware of that. When she does that, she's summoning a dude like right under me. Alright, who do I stun here? Yeah, I'm trying to stun him. Whoops. The worst timing for that was just the what? It's just the what? Just the worst timing. Oh, Michael. Yo. Yo. Just stop it though. Just stop it. No. How did that miss? How can she slap? Dude, the AoE. I tried to roll, but we had no stamina. Alright, she's down. We're going ham. We're going ham. We're going ham whilst we can. She's back up. Son of a bitch. But we are winning. As wonky as this is and as much damage as I've taken, we are winning. And isn't that the most important part? Yes. I got out of the way for once. I'm the greatest video game player of all time. Dark Souls ain't got nothing on me. Dark Souls ain't got nothing. I finished Dark Souls, by the way. Many times. I did a solo one run on New Game Plus and Dark Souls. Believe it or not. It's been a while, though. Let's be honest here. I feel more and a little rusty at this kind of thing. Holy fuck, my health. 4. Oh, I think I'm poisoned or something. How can I heal? Picture of health. Nope. Bitch, never!
Essence of oblivion, heed my
Shove the
call.
essence of oblivion. Shove it. Shove it right up your ass. Alright, get ready. The flippy dip out of the way and stop wasting your bloody stamina on strong attacks. She's down. Kill her. I gotta get food.
Wait,
Queen Euraxia.
can mourn Nalado later.
You ain't got nothing on me.
I need
Hang
to
on,
see the
I have a
throne.
new chest plate. Good enough. I'm sorry that I dodged out of the way of the projectile. I am terribly sorry. Alright, where are we going? We appear to nope, we're gonna talk to you. Hello, Abner.
Once this all began, I knew Euraxia would need to be dealt with. But sending Chimera's murdered parents against us, death was too easy an end for my half-sister.
Wasn't that easy?
I'm concerned that the dragons continue to work with the necromancers, though.
You don't have any regrets about killing your sister? Well, I doubt it, because he didn't kill her. I fucking did.
Half-sister. And do I really seem like the sentimental type to you?
No.
Euraxia may be gone, but Mulamnir mentioned his leader, Calgrontid. He said the necromancers were helping them, and Euraxia said something about a moon gate to the southwest.
I'm gonna hiccup. Maybe Chimera or Greshry could tell us about this moon gate.
Perhaps. The next queen of Anequina said there's no time to mourn the dead, but I worry what happened here could affect her judgment. Let's get to the throne room and try to figure out why the dragons need necromancers and a moon gate.
That's, okay, why would dragons need necromancers? To revive a dead dragon. They're probably, okay, here's my theory, trying to bring back that one fella. Can't remember his name. You know, the main villain dragon of Skyrim? You know that guy? Right? Because that was his whole gimmick, right? Like, he came back from the dead somehow. And that maybe this is how he comes back from the dead. Maybe, you know? Again, this is set before Skyrim and Oblivion and all that stuff. And then, well, no, I don't know. Yeah, probably something like that. They're probably trying to bring back the King of the Dragons or whoever the hell he is.
I fear more pressing matters must concern us now.
That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Like glue. Say words. He's not saying words. Alright. Fair enough.
May the dark take Euraxia. She sent my own parents against us and killed the brave and honorable Nalado.
Nalado.
But we have no time to mourn. We must determine what the dragons seek at the ancient moon gate.
What would be pretty cool is if the dragons actually brought back Queen Euraxia and we had to fight an undead version of her as sort of like a puppet controlled by the dragons to get to the final boss of the DLC, expansion, whatever, Elsweyr, whatever you want to call it. That would be pretty cool. I don't know if that's going to happen, but that would be pretty cool. Chimera, those were your parents and Captain Nalado died defending you. Are you sure?
Do not presume to tell me how I should feel.
I was asking,
I am
not
the queen
telling.
now, and I do not have the luxury or the time to grieve. Fiveclaw, those were not my parents. They were animated husks, nothing more. And I will remember Nalado's sacrifice after...
After what?
After we finish saving Elsweyr from the dragons.
Oh.
You are still with me in this, Fiveclaw. You and Abner Thorn both. We ended one threat, but two more remain. I will go on without you, but I would rather have you at my side for what is to come.
You think I paid for this DLC not to play it? Are you crazy? I'm with you. How do we stop the dragons?
The war is far from over. Even a queen needs to consult with such learned personages as
what's a mace?
Garishri and Abner Thorn every now and then. Take this in recognition of your efforts on our behalf, Fiveclaw. Then talk to Garishri. I need to think.
Alright, slow down, champ. I'm looking at my rewards. We get 300 gold, a skill point, which is nice. I like skill points. A mace called the Usurper Slayer. That's pretty cool. It does a ton of frost damage. Increases chance to apply status effects by 180%. Nice, nice. Order of helping bring down Euraxia, the usurper queen of Rimmon. Hall of the Lunar Champion, the Khajiit of Elsweyr built. Is this a... Oh, it's a house. Okay. Built this awesome temple as a tribute to the legendary hero Kunzari. Elsweyr's greatest champions may assume stewardship of the hall, but only the most patient and cunning will discover all of its secrets. Awarded for completing the Two Queens quest in Elsweyr. We need to check that out. I have no idea where it's going to be, though. Hopefully it's like a quest or something that points to it. Behold the Lunar Champion. This is a piece of furniture, apparently. Place on the Jonelight altar in the Hall of the Lunar Champion to awaken the Lunar Reflector. Okay, so this is a thing we can put in this house to awaken the Lunar Reflector, whatever the hell that is. Okay, cool. Cool. That's some good shit, man. That's some good shit. First of all, weapon.
For too long, a tyrant has sat upon it. But now...
The men must recognize you
Bonk.
as the heir of Anequina. But the people already cheer your name. A word, Five Claw.
Finally, this palace is a labyrinth. Did I miss anything?
Alright, hold on. Hold the phone. We have so many things. Why is this showing up as, Talk to Vosby. This is a different quest. It is a different quest. Huh. Interesting. We're out of main quest. Was that the end of the main? No, that doesn't make any sense. No, it can't be. So this has to be the next part of the main quest when we talk to him. Hello, you missed everything I did all. There was something else I was going to look at. I can't remember what the hell it was. Oh, the skill point. That's right. I remember. How many skill points? We only got one. We can upgrade Bone Lord, but Bone Lord is pretty bad. We can also get a third ultimate if we want. Bring your allies back from the brink of death, resurrect them to 3 allies. That's not going to be any use for us at all because we are a loner. Give me a second, I'm going to look at some of these and we'll decide what to get. So honestly, none of these passives particularly stand out to me as being all that interesting. Your light and heavy attacks damage up to 3 other nearby enemies for 25% of the damage inflicted on the primary target. That could be good, so we can do AoE swings with big two-handed weapons, and we're using two-handed weapons right now, so I'm actually going to get that. We can also get another rank of it. At 34? Fucking hell. Alright, it's going to be a while, yeah. Let's talk to Chadwell.
Zumog Foom has been collecting my original body parts. He tried to steal my essence and stick it back in my old noggin. I think he's trying to put me back together. Well, not me, the other me, the betrayer.
You tell me anything about the betrayer, pal?
Must I?
Yes.
Oh, very well.
I asked.
My memories are rather muddled, but it
Serve
seems
me.
that in life I was rather a distasteful chap. I was a knight, a champion. I helped people, mostly, but mostly I helped myself. Truth be told, I was a right and utter bastard.
Why did they call you the betrayer?
I had a friend, I think, another hero of the age, one of these lovely cat people, went by the name of Kunzari. I helped him do something or other. Then, when he least expected it, I stabbed him in the back. Literally.
Pouring a drink, sorry if you can hear that. Why would you do a thing like that?
That's another of those blank spaces in my memory. I have no idea why the vile person I used to be would commit such a dastardly deed. You know, once we find my head, we need to ask it about that, right before we toss it into a roaring fire.
The Pals of Mount Doom. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, that's her pet. I was like, why is there a flaming chicken here? Very confused for a moment.
When I was a little girl, I played in this room. I pretended that John and Jode spoke to me over there, beneath the statues.
You were crazy.
After Euraxia's coup, I dreamed of this moment when I could reclaim my father's empty throne.
Why'd you hesitate?
Because... Ah, damn it, Five Claw. I need a moment to think. To let everything that just occurred sink in. Besides, it takes more than sitting on a throne to make a queen. I need to consider my next actions very carefully.
You hear that, Daenerys? Are you sure you're up to this?
Do you think I have not asked myself that very same question? Joan and Jode, we had to kill my parents again.
According to you, it wasn't your
Captain
parents.
Nalado, she died so that I could live.
Also because I moved out of the
If
way.
I can be half as brave as she was. Oh, Moons, what kind of queen thinks like this?
Do I tell her she's going to be a good queen, or do I tell her she ain't you ain't ready?
Ah, Five Claw, even you doubt me. Well, know that I doubt myself even more.
I'm telling you the truth.
No matter. My people need a queen, and I am the only one left to take the throne.
Because someone has to.
Ready or not, it all falls to me. Now, I need to prepare myself for what happens next.
Or we could find a kid in a wheelchair or something. Hello.
Queen Camira went through a difficult trial just now, but she will be stronger because of it. Thank you for standing beside her, Five Claw.
What about you, Zamorak? What will you do now?
Now Zamorak will tell Camira the truth. How this one served as the king's claw and kept her safe during Euraxia's coup. If she accepts, I will take the same position in her court. If not, this one will guard her anyway. Just from a distance.
I don't trust this guy. I still don't trust him. You're a tall motherfucker. You should get some shoes.
Camira's parents would be proud of how she has stepped forward in these dark times. Moons, I am proud of her. While Camira gathers her thoughts, the rest of us have work to do. Tell me, what happened in the palace?
We killed Euraxia, but Nalado died because I jumped out of the way of the projectile that she jumped in the way of, and the dragons and necromancers are still working together.
You bring news both welcome and grim.
Glim.
But we can neither celebrate a victory nor mourn the good captain until later, I fear. We need to determine why the dragons are willing to associate with wielders of dark magic.
Dragons are dicks. I heard them mention a moongate to the southwest. Calgrontide seems interested in the place.
Could they
This
be
place.
interested in the
That place.
moongate of Anequina? It lies in
A
that
place.
direction. I wonder if this pertains to Euraxia's final order. A soldier mentioned it after we captured her, but she refused to elaborate. Maybe you can help Tharn find out more.
Why a Gamora? I'll help Abner Tharn determine the significance of Euraxia's final order.
Even now, Abnor Tharn
point, I mean, it's
searches
rude.
through the documents in the royal study, seeking information concerning this final order. Despite his show of indifference, Euraxia was his half-sister. Her death is bound to affect him. I suggest that you tread warily.
You right about Abe?
Worried? No. That would imply I had any feelings toward the man whatsoever. I'd say I'm more concerned that his nonchalant attitude toward his sister's death might be hiding his true emotions. I trust that he's here to help, but he's still a Tharn.
Yeah, I don't trust any of these people. I don't trust him. I don't trust Abner Tharn, wherever he went. I certainly don't trust Candwell, especially not the other. Sorry, Chadwell, especially not the other one. And you're about the only one I do trust, but I probably shouldn't, cause you're a woman. All right, we don't appear to have a main quest here. You notice there's no little symbol here indicating the main quest, but we are supposed to speak to Abner, so I think that is the main quest. But for some reason, I don't know what's up with that. Let's go find Abner, shall we? Oh, the royal study. Is he just chilling in here? Hell yes, he is. And we bonk him over the head and murder him.
When you look at the world as lines on a map, it all seems so small and insignificant. I was trying to determine the meaning of this document, but so far the secret eludes me.
I came to offer my help. Did you find out anything about Euraxia's final order?
I found a letter, but it's not complete.
Don't like reading.
Looks like a scribe's dictation. I've been searching for more, but I haven't made much progress through the royal stacks. With your help, perhaps the search will go more quickly.
Tell me about this dictated letter you found.
It alludes to an order Euraxia was preparing to deliver shortly before our assault on the palace. It mentions a Captain S, the Cygnus Irregulars, and a favor for the dragons, but gives no indication as to who they are or what the favor might be.
Captain Superman. I've got nothing. About your half-sister.
We did what had to be done. Think no more about it. If you hadn't ended Euraxia, I certainly would have. Now, look around and see if you can find anything pertaining to this unfinished letter. I'm sure it refers to Euraxia's final order. This study contains documents from when the Khajiit ruled Rimmon, as well as papers that cover the span of Euraxia's rule. So many, many papers. She was a prolific writer, I'll give her that. At least she didn't destroy her files before she died.
Convenient. What should I be looking for again?
Anything pertaining to this so-called final order. While we're looking around, let's see if we can find anything that mentions the dragons, the necromancers, or anything significant. Who knows? We might uncover something unexpectedly helpful.
Right, so whilst we're having this lovely conversation, I'm asking you random questions. What the hell happened to your facial hair? Because I don't know if you've noticed, but you've got like mutton chops here, and then like a little goatee, and then like you've specifically shaven these parts. And it just boggles my mind why you would have done that. Like, I don't really understand. Your Royal Majesty, my trained squad of elite assassins is ready to perform whatever services you require. However, since my assassins are few in number, it would be prudent to provide us with support in the form of auxiliary troops. If I may be so bold, I suggest granting me the authority to commandeer soldiers from the Cygnus Irregulus. I need to stop at Sandswell Manor anyway to collect perfect colors report on the last Dragon Guard. Besides, any chance to stick a knife in that haughty Imperial always appeals to me. He considers my mercenaries to be inferior to his troops, and I hate him for that. Captain Solinia.
Captain Solinia. That must be Captain S. And the Cygnus Irregulars are Imperial troops under the command of Prefect Kalo at Sandswell Manor.
What you're saying is it's not Captain Superman. You know, I didn't think it would be, but it was always worth a shot, right? I guess we're supposed to be reading this as well. Your Royal Majesty, aligning myself with you has proven fruitful for both of us. You get an unyielding army of undead at your disposal, while I get an unlimited supply of bodies with which to practice my craft. If only some other visionary ruler had thought to employ my services sooner. Think how far the dark arts could have been progressed. With corpses aplenty and Euraxian mercenaries to command, we have assembled a number of cadaver, yeah. Forges, that means like body, I think. Forges where we can raise and store the undead. Unfortunately, or rather, a cadaver is like where you store. I don't fucking know. Unfortunately, even sites such as the Scar and the Necropolis cannot contain all the bodies we need to create the massive army you imagine. We need more prisoners to feed into our forges. My followers eagerly await the next shipment and are ready to process them immediately. Also, I happily report that the search for the betrayer's body parts continues apace. We should have all of the component pieces necessary to reconstruct the betrayer very soon. I reiterate that the betrayer is the key to maintaining and securing the continued support of the dragons. I mean, obviously they also want to resurrect the betrayer, you know? That's quite obvious. One more thing. Have you issued the order yet to take care of that problem? I discovered hiding in the wilderness. Mulamnir and his brethren will be much more cooperative, I assure you, once your assassination squad deals with such a minor, though annoying threat. Zumogfum, Lord of the Dark Guard. So, is that his official title? I suppose it must be. We didn't need to read that, that's why I almost didn't. This is quite long. To your exalted majesty, Queen Euraxia, this report summarizes my conclusion concerning the dragons that have made their presence known throughout northern Elsweyr. The dragon that calls itself Mulamnir refers to an even more powerful creature known as Calgrontide. He has provided dragons to support our effort against the Khajiit rebels. These massive beasts have been instrumental in many of our victories, just as you predicted. If only we could convince Mulamnir to lend us more than a single creature at a time, we could retake control of the entire region. Unfortunately, the dragons seem incapable or unwilling to discern a difference between our troops and the enemy. They take no care to avoid friendly casualties and seem to revel in destruction no matter the target. I fear our control of these creatures is haphazard at best. Gee, it's always like you don't control them at all and you're actually being used by the dragons. My recommendation follows. Order Mulamnir to instruct the dragons to obey the chain of command. Weapons work best when we can maintain complete control over their actions. Also, we must perform a service for the dragons to seal our alliance. I suggest we send an assassination squad to eliminate the last dragon guard, believed to be hiding in the Elsweyr wilderness. Centurion Jagus, probably Jagus, royal strategist to the queen.
Control dragons? What folly. But what was that about killing the last dragon guard?
Sorry, I was seeing if he would also jump. He would not jump for my love. Jumping to fill me up. If you want to take my kiss tonight, babe, jump, jump, jump for my love. I'm not going to read these because we don't need to, but also education in whatever the hell, Mages Guild or something. Khajiit myths and legends continue to intrigue me. After all, it was the stories of Kunzari, as told by the Moon Singers, that led me to the Wrathstone and allowed me to trick my blundering half-brother into releasing the dragons from the halls of Colossus. Oh, that's too much work. I wonder what else might be waiting for me in the remaining tales of Kunzari. Certainly the significance of the betrayer whose disgusting head follows my chief necromancer around like a sandaled puppy came to us from those legends, and the need for the Moon Gate, though I must admit, at least here at my private notes, that I completely understand that a complete understanding of the metaphysics behind it all still eludes me. Meanwhile, I understand that our investigation into the rumors of the last surviving member of the Dragon Guard here and Elsweyr has finally come to fruition. There you go. We can eliminate this potential threat and show Cal Grontide the true value of our partnership. I look forward to studying Perfect Calo's report in greater depths. If the Infernal Man ever agrees to send it to me, good
Old
lord, so much reading.
Legends and rumors of a last Dragon Guard. Intriguing.
I got yellow
I think you
goblin
found
tonic.
everything I need to fill in the blanks.
Oh, goody.
Let's talk.
Okay, let's talk.
The documents you uncovered allow me to make sense of this unfinished dictation. I believe I now know the contents of Euraxia's final order.
Go on.
Euraxia ordered Captain Sorlinia to assassinate a dragon guard in an effort to appease the dragons. Sorlinia plans to commandeer as many additional soldiers as necessary from Prefect Kalo at Sandswell Manor and retrieve a
Prefect, not perfect. Little dyslexia there. Dragon Guard, I don't understand.
Neither do I, at least not fully. The Dragon Guard were the sworn protectors of the Imperial Emperor.
Son of a bitch! Notable homes have been updated with the General has been updated with the... Okay, yeah, thank you for that. I thought it was something important.
The documents Euraxia ordered... Neither do I, at least not fully. The Dragon Guard were the sworn protectors of the Imperial Emperor. At least they were until they fell out of favor. Euraxia has ordered her assassins to murder what she claims to be the last Dragon Guard.
The last Samurai Dragon Guard?
Don't ask me. The Dragon Guard I knew failed to protect the potentates and were disbanded in disgrace. They claimed to have descended from legendary Akaviri dragon hunters.
The Samurai.
But that's all it was. A legend. We need to get to Sandswell Manor.
I will head to Sandswell Manor and find Prefect Kalo as soon as I can.
We can't take any chances.
Not perfect.
Euraxia's final order directs her assassins to murder the last Dragon Guard. If the dragons consider this threat real, we need it on our side. Meet me west of the city, on the outskirts of Sandswell Manor.
What do you know about these people?
Kalo is mentioned in Garesh Ree's intelligence reports.
Kalo.
He commands a garrison of troops in an estate seized when they conquered the region. As for Sorlinia, I've never heard of her. But an assassination squad, they're never a good thing.
Not unless you control them, no, not really. Alrighty, so that is gonna do it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. I will point out, as always, clicking the like button, leaving a comment helps out a great deal to promote the series. And thank you so much to everyone who has so far. We have a staggering amount of views on the first episode in particular, and I believe we are the #1 search when you type in like Elsweyr Let's Play or whatever. So thank you. That is 100% down to you guys supporting the first episode so well. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That is the power you have as the viewer. I'm kissing your ass, but it's true. And speaking of kissing ass, thank you so much to this month's patrons, because money can be exchanged for goods and services, and they give me money so that I can exchange it for goods and services, and that's very kind of them. I like to think I offer a service. We also do have patron-exclusive videos, usually me playing random games for one-off videos and stuff like that. We've done like Alan Wake and a bunch of different roguelites and things like that. You know, that type of thing. There's a Rocket League video coming out this month very soon. I need to edit it, blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. So if you would like some of that bonus shit, and also the warm, fuzzy feeling in your stomach, making you feel good because you know you are helping someone, helping support someone who you enjoy, and you have spare cash, feel free to throw it at me over at patreon.com/MrAndersonLP. Speaking of which, Thank you so much to this month's patrons, who are Black Wolf 8994, Hitbox, Pedro Marquez, Miss Justice 83, Bloodpire, Billy 9, Shadow Sephiroth 666, Awina 1997, Marcin Cisnewski, Jeremy Burris, Philip Rep, Rex Burham, Luna Parker, Vincent Clark, Lude Smoke Soldier, George Blackwell, and Arcarus. Thank you so much, everyone. You guys are awesome. I'll see you next time for more Elder Scrolls Online Elsweyr.